Horse Before Cart Solution. August 16, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. Day after day I get pitiful messages of the, "Oh, woe is me," kind. Can't never could do nothing. As the old saying goes. If you take that attitude, you will never get started down the road to accomplish what has to be done, so make up your minds this correction has to be made and the work has to be done and there's no help for and nobody to do it but you. Much of the despairing mail has to do with trespasses of government, employees, mostly misguided, agency personnel, against Americans and against American property assets. The quickest way to end predation by foreign courts is to remove yourself and your good name from their jurisdiction. I won't belabor the process by which you were unlawfully converted into a foreign chattel property by the Pope and the Brits. Suffice it to say that you have been unlawfully attacked and converted into such a status, and it is up to you to remove yourself from it. We have pioneered the ways and means to overcome this fraud scheme and made this available via numerous pathways. The 928 documents available at www.annavonreitz.com and the 1779 declaration process available through the state recording secretaries at www.theamericanstatesassembly.net, and now the whole thing has been computerized via the Land Recording System (LRS), which will make it all much easier, faster, and more official. Your lawful person has been unlawfully converted into a legal person. Until and unless you correct this, you have no constitutional guarantees. Your cart remains in front of your horse. Your identity has been stolen by your own employees. It's up to you to realize this and correct their mistake. The fundamental breach of trust occurred when your birth event was registered instead of being recorded. Now, go step by step. 1. Record over their registration and correct the public records. This can be done in numerous ways, see above. 2. Join your state assembly, and take up your responsibility to support it. 3. Set up your court system, which will then take precedence over their court system, per Ex Parte Milligan, 71 U.S. 2. 4. Begin prosecution of the offending corporations. These corporations are of two principal kinds: 1. Foreign corporations that have been allowed to be here by treaty or other permission. 2. Corporations that have been allowed to form as franchises of state organizations. 5. Your state assembly, properly defined and organized, has the ability to liquidate, fine, or otherwise, pull the charter of any corporation operating within your state borders. If you don't have direct control of a misbehaving corporation's charter, you can nonetheless prohibit its activities on your soil. Please notice that agencies are subcontractors of subcontractors and have no possible authority over Americans at all. Our contracts are directly with the Holy See and the Queen. Not the BBC, not Serco, not the British Crown Corp., not the UN Corp., not the USA, Inc., not the United States, Inc., not the IRS, not the Internal Revenue Service, not FEMA, not BATF, not. All these agencies exist to assist and control our federal and federated state employees, and should not be addressing us at all, unless we are actually and factually 1. On the high seas or navigable inland waterways, 2. Actively involved in the interstate manufacture, sale, or transport of tobacco, firearms, or alcohol. Please also note that we have only two contracts that apply. The Constitution of the United States of America is our contract with the territorial government, also known as the district government, because it operates out of the District of Columbia and is organized according to districts. The Constitution of the United States is our contract with the Pope's municipal government, which operates out of the municipality of Washington, D.C. No other thing, statute, code, legislation, rule, or procedure supersedes the limitations or obligations of these constitutions. Article 6. Anything not explicitly addressed and delegated remains in the jurisdiction of the states and people. Amendment X. No American is subject to foreign law. Amendment 11. So the entire issue is, are you an American, a lawful person standing in original jurisdiction, and operating under the law of the land and soil? Owed every jot of the constitutions? Or are you a territorial U.S. citizen or municipal citizen of the United States here on our soil to provide essential government services? Article 4. Is your cart before your horse or your horse before your cart? It's up to you. You are the ones responsible for leading your horse around, harnessing it up, and getting the show on the road. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing. If you enjoy having Anna's latest articles made into videos, please consider making a purchase from Ed's website sacredintuitiveelements.com. Thank you.